Hopefully next year we can get a bigger budget so I'm not sitting by my radiator with my ring light filming myself. My name is Esme Rose. It's the 14th of December 2021 and I believe it's a Tuesday. I'm 21. Tired. Hardworking, I'm going to include that as one. And independent. I've always said this. Yes, I feel this tremendous amount of pressure, but none of it comes from home. I'm really lucky in that sense. It used to come from my school because I was honestly constantly told that I was worthless and useless by the school. So that stays in a developing noggin, I can tell you that. But I've also always been really hard on myself. I look at those around me and I go, holy shit, they have their lives sorted, like they know what they're doing. Or at least they're content in the state of their life that they're at now. Does that mean I need to be these things as well? And honestly, it doesn't. We're all on our different paths. We all do things in our own way, in our own time, and that's okay. But yeah, I feel loads of pressure. Not cutting toxic people out of my life before it got out of control. This was mainly back in high school, but toxic people are all around, and sometimes it does take you a long time to realise that they are toxic, which leaves you ending up being in this relationship with them that you didn't sign up for, and the longer you're in it for, the harder it is to like claw out of it. Think very carefully about what it is you want to do and what you want to pursue. Don't feel like you have to commit to something for years and years and that will end up being your career. It's okay to dabble in things and to be unsure and try things out. That's okay. What was I even doing a year ago? Oh, don't pick writing and directing as a module. You never wanted to be a director. You never really wanted to do writing. I know you had to pick a second module, but why this one? You see, my brain immediately went to getting my degree. How bad is that? Obviously, friends and family. My friends and my parents mean the world to me, and I would not be where I am right now if it wasn't for them. But I also really, really want my degree. Ooh, what's my favourite film? Ooh. Probably Harry Potter. Oh god, do I have to pick one? Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, closely followed by Prisoner of Azkaban. Ooh, Canal is multiple. Canal is multiple. Of course I can, there's no one else in the room. BTS, ATEEZ, TXT, Stray Kids, all the units in NCT, 17, Pentagon, ITZY, Twice, ENHYPEN, Everglow, Blackpink, Queen, Elton John, Panic at the Disco, Chase Atlantic, Green Day, Eminem, Darcy Jones, Billie Eilish. You see what I'm doing here? Sigrid, Harry Styles. I mean, look at me, I'm wearing a black t-shirt, a black blazer, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm wearing black joggers. Jogging bottoms. I'm so professional doing an interview in jogging bottoms. What do I mean interview? I'm filming myself. The questions are on my phone, like what am I on about? Which is also black, by the way. It's just got a flowery case and a fiver in it. But I also love white, grey and blue. I've always loved blue. But I also love the black, white and grey like aesthetic. If it's somewhere that I've never visited, then I'd love to visit Seoul in South Korea or Tokyo in Japan. Seoul for obvious reasons. But I've also always wanted to go to Tokyo. There's just something about the culture there that I think is really refreshing. In terms of places I have been, I'd love to go back to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Partially because one of my best friends, who I met online nearly 2 years ago now, lives there, and I'd love to meet her. But also I haven't been to Amsterdam since I was 12. It's such a beautiful place. You see, my style changes all the time. Comfy, casual, always changes. God, I immediately know I could think of 2 answers, but I don't feel comfortable saying either of those on the internet. Going back to uni for my 2nd year. The first year was such a train wreck, partially because of COVID, partially because I'm me, that I dropped out at the end of first year. Not everyone knows that, but I did drop out. I had no intention on going back until I realised that the world is a really scary and uncertain place, especially in the summer of 2020, when no one really knew what was going on and if we'd ever get back to normal. The value of taking breaks. Not that I listen to that all the time, but I've really come to realise how important it is to take breaks from work, from relationships, from the world. If you just need to burrow away for a bit, that's okay. And those around you who are truly meant to be in your life won't judge you for that. As I get older, I'm learning more and more the importance of being selfish. I'm not saying to screw everyone else and just do whatever you want to do without anyone else's consideration. That's not what I'm saying. But there are so many situations that I can think of where I should have prioritised myself, but instead I've prioritised those around me, and it's negatively impacted me a lot more than I first thought. So I still want to go around helping people and doing the most for everyone. Like, of course, I always hope that I'm still going to be that person. But I don't want to have my life ruled by the principle of helping others at any cost. A few things. I hope you graduated. I hope you got that degree. Whether you're working in a cafe, childminding, doing your PG cert, whatever it is you're doing, I hope you are enjoying it more than uni. But genuinely, it's so important to love what you do. And if you're not loving what you do, then get out of it, because it's not worth it. It is not worth the ag, the misery, the finances if it's something that costs. it's just not worth it. So make sure, please, do something that you enjoy. And I'll come back next year to check out how you're doing. Oh, that was so cringe. I'd like to be able to do that next year and not have to follow it up with, "It's not COVID, I swear."